G'day and welcome back to Shamrock Valley Farm and our continuing realism Let's Play series. So we have come through, we're on our third day of spring, and I'm bringing up the wrong window. Looking at the map, we have a few things underway. We've ploughed and in our fields 1, 2 and 3. And we've also ploughed and sown wheat into field 38. We have our grass fields that are at their first level of harvesting. Like, we can harvest them now if we want to, and we're going to be doing that very, very soon. But initially today, what we're going to concentrate on is getting some seeds ploughed in fields 1 and 2 initially. Field 3 we're going to leave, and we're going to put some corn or some sunflower in there when the temperature gets a little bit warmer. And then we've also got to put some crops in 36, 35 and 34, which we haven't really decided on as yet, but that will most likely be something like canola or something like that. They're only very small fields, so that it's not going to be that much out of that anyway. So without further ado, what we're going to do is we're going to head up here and grab one of our John Deeres. I think it's the 8530, and we're going to head on down to the other farm and pick up our seeder, and then head up to fields 1 and 2 and get them seeded. So it's the 8130 actually. Well, it says 8130 on the side, but the graphic comes up says it's an 8530. But anyway, it's all good. So I hope everyone is doing well. We are underway with another episode, obviously, and I hope you're enjoying this so far. We haven't been at it too much. We've got this is our third episode, I think, now. On a lovely looking map, very scenic. In fact, off camera, I was actually going for a bit of an explore. I left the New Holland over at the old castle ramparts that are looking over the valley and the seaside. So I must go over and collect that at some stage. But in the interim, we're going to just get the work done while we've got a chance to get it done, and get it in there as quick as we can, so as we can get through and get our harvest and all that done. Again, we're only running a 6-day seasons on this, so things do need to occur relatively quickly, so as we can maximise our crops and everything else. Alright. Lovely looking map, very scenic. Very deceptive terrain in a way. We found that with field 38 when we were using one of the small tractors. I think we used the class with the seeder, and it struggled a little bit up a little bit of a rise on that field, which again is not very much, but it was enough to cause it a bit of trouble. But hopefully the John Deere will have enough horsepower to deal with it up on the upper fields. So we'll have to see how that goes, and if not, we're going to be in a bit of trouble. We might have to get the class Xerion out and use that up there. But I think this one should be sufficient. Time will tell, and that time is coming up very, very quickly. Right, we're going to go through here. I'm going to run over some chickens, because I think our seeder is just through here on the other side of this little portico. Right there behind us it'll be. There it is. So we'll reverse up and grab him. Okay. Now he's got plenty of wheat in there. What I am going to do before we do anything else, I'm going to change the crop type. As I have a habit of getting up to the field and just keep on talking and not really looking at what I'm doing, and start sowing, and all of a sudden I've sown the wrong crop, or I've sown 4 fields of sugar beets, thanks to our good friend Johnny V. But certainly don't want to do that this time, so won't have to worry about that now. Alright, so now we've got to head back up to the main farm and head into field 1. We'll get field 1 sown first. So I hope everyone is doing okay. It's Sunday the 30th of September when I'm recording this. We had a good live stream today. We were on, what were we on? Can't remember now. Oh, Sussex Farm. We went back to Sussex Farm, and we had a good amount of people in there come and join us, which was lovely. Some old friends we haven't seen for a while came in, and some new friends. So that was all very, very good. Can't hear the steam train coming at the moment. Not that it really matters because we're going over the bridge, but you normally hear him coming when he's coming down the line. Yeah, he's not down there. Alright. So for those of you that may be tuning in for the first time, just reminding everyone, this map has the Graze mod installed, and it also has the Water Trough add-on mod installed. Particularly at the moment we're only using the sheep. We've got 540 odd sheep, I think it is now. So we do have to keep a good eye on that because they churn through the feed and through the water, and the size of our field I don't think will be enough alone just to support our sheep. So we do need to keep a good eye on that. What we need to do as well when we start making a bit extra money is we need to buy that placeable area just up here. It's just off to our right hand side, just next to the farm on the other side of the road to the main farm, and put in some bale storage sheds and stuff like that. So something we need to look at doing. Alright, so now we're in position. We'll unfold our seeder. Okay. Lower him, turn him on, and away we go. So like I said, we've got fields 1, 2 and 3 to seed at the moment. We can't sow any sunflowers or corn at the moment. The ground temperature isn't warm enough for that yet. That'll probably be the next day or two. But we'll just keep on going where we're at the moment. Get this the basic crops in and going, because of course once we've got a day of growth in here, we can come back and fertilise all these fields and get them going. Now this will test the John Deere. You're doing all right. Like I said, it is quite a severe, very deceptive. Yeah, that shows you the incline. So it's not something you would normally do. You would tend to be going across the hill. But we're going to put in just 2 headers, and then we will do indeed that. We'll go across the hill, starting from the top, heading to the bottom, and make it a little bit easier. For the header row, first header row, we can at least go in cab. I certainly won't be doing in cab when we're doing the rest of it, because we'll be all over the shop. See how we go. We'll do this. Just do this next header out inside a cab. I'm going to probably have a lot of overflow here, but we'll see how it works. Probably not too bad actually. With these smaller width implements, it's not so bad, I guess, because you can sort of judge it a little bit better. The really big implements makes it a lot harder to judge it. Sitting in cab. I could also use the GPS mod, but choosing not to just at this point in time. Not for any particular reason other than the fact that we're just not using it. All right. So I'll get it out of the way nice and early. I'll mention our Simulation Gaming Society, a group that Eustace Pharmer, Grizzly Bear Sims and myself have set up for like-minded gamers, and for us all to get together and share each other's videos and just basically have a place where we can chat and meet up with all our subscribers and all that sort of stuff. It is open to anyone to join, and the details are below in the comments, so please feel free to come over and join us on the SGS Discord channel. Further to that, please don't forget that I obviously have my own Discord channel as well, so please don't forget to come and join that. We also have our blog website. Again, details of that are down below. And then of course you have this YouTube channel, which if you're watching it for the first time, please consider liking the video and then also subscribing if you're not already a subscriber. That would be great. If you also wish to dislike the video, that's okay, you can do that too, we don't mind. Alright, running this Vadastat in cab isn't too bad seemingly. I haven't seemed to have missed too much. It's just the corners here that'll be more problematic than anything. I'll have to probably tidy those up a little bit, but it's not too bad. I haven't missed any big areas. Again, I'm probably doing a fair bit of over sowing, but that's not that bad. By saying that, I've probably just missed a big chunk then, I think. No, maybe not. Slightly bigger header would have worked too, to give me more turning area, but that's okay. We'll live with it. So I can also report, I know that I was planning on over this weekend doing a live stream of Gwendir, our Wales map. Weekend just gone, that is, by the time you're seeing this. I may well have actually done one on the Monday. But I don't know for sure whether I will or not, because Monday being tomorrow in real time. But we were planning on doing a live stream on Gwendir, and then we had problems with the map during the transition. It just would spear off in at 120,000 times speed, and I couldn't stop it and all that sort of stuff. I've spent some time today, and we've reset the map again and set everything up. And so far I've done 2 transitions and they have worked fine, so we're good to go back again with Gwendir on our live stream. So if you haven't seen that already by the time you're seeing this, then you will be seeing that again in the very near future, so look forward to that. Also, we've obviously got more videos coming out. We've got our Go Big, Go Home series on Lone Oak Farm. We also have our Beaver Creek series continuing on with the last of our sugarcane harvest. Sosnofka Knot we've finished for now, and the other one is the Valley of the Old Farm, probably our favourite save game at the moment. Alright, we'll just cut across. We'll tidy the ends up at the end when we're finished. So the field directly ahead of us is what we're going to do next. Now we may not get that finished in this episode. In fact, it's very unlikely we will get it finished in this episode. So we'll probably finish that one off camera, and then when we come back in the next episode, we'll continue on with Field 3. So that will be okay. And then for the next episode after that, I reckon we'll be at the point where we'll be harvesting some grass. Now that'll only be as an emergency stockpile for when we get to the point, as I was sort of alluding to earlier, where the grazing mod and the pasture that the sheep are in hasn't got enough grass to sustain our sheep, in which case I have to supplement them with bales of hay or grass, and we'll make sure we've got a good supply of that on hand just in case. Just a reminder, don't forget you can support the channel two ways. One is through Streamlabs, which can be done at any time. We don't have to be streaming at the time. The link is down below. But if you do it during a stream, then you get a little pop-up and acknowledgement and get a bit of a shout out and all that sort of stuff. The other way is via Patreon. Again, the link for that is down below. And by becoming a Patreon, you sign up to providing an amount each month. Minimum is $1, and for all those Patreons that support me, basically at what we call the Drake level, so $5 or more, get extra privileges and extra benefits, like things like extra videos, which are available only to Patreons. But at the moment, the videos are available to all level of Patreons. Just for the moment, as a thank you to those Patreons that have been with me since we started the Patreon subscription service. So consider getting stuck into that, and I can also advise you that very soon you'll have available the option to get some Duckzorly merchandise. Be very limited to what's available initially, but we're just going to put it out there just in case people might like it. I mean, who's to say? But anyway, so that's what's coming up and what's available. So if you wish to support the channel, please consider doing it. 90% of any funds we get from both Streamlabs or Patreon go back into the channel in relation to giveaways and all that sort of stuff. The other 10% goes towards helping with the costs of running the channel and all the other subscriptions and media stuff we have to purchase and pay for to support what we're doing. So, and again, thank you to all my Patreons. It is wonderful that you're supporting me that way, and thanks to those that have donated in Streamlabs previously. It's greatly appreciated. Alright, so we're coming up to 18 minutes worth of work so far. We will be finishing by the 25-minute mark. We are trying to be fairly consistent in keeping below the 25-minute mark. It is very hard. We get so wrapped up into what we're doing that more often than not, my videos have ended up being 30, 35, 40 minutes long. Now I know a lot of people have trouble just staying with a video for that long. So we're going to try and keep it between the 20-25 minutes. So what we'll probably do is we'll once we finish this episode, when we finish this field, we'll move our way over to field 2, and we'll call it quits there before we start field 2, and I'll probably do field 2 off camera. So when we come back here for the next episode, we'll be getting into something a little bit different job or task or something like that. But we'll just see where it all ends up. So just a couple more runs now to finish off. So the last two little runs now. Or maybe one more, maybe just a little patch there we won't be able to get with this run. Nah, that's okay, we'll leave it at that. So we'll turn him off, fold him up, and we'll head on over to field 2. While we're on the way over there, we'll do our signing off and all that. So I'd like to thank you for coming along and watching the video. Again, please don't hesitate to give us a like or a subscribe, or if you feel that way, give us a dislike, either way. And other than that, please don't forget to check out our good friends Eustace Pharmer and Jerry Grizzly Bear Sims, and all the other friends we have of the channel, which are also listed down below. They are all supporters and friends of ours, so don't hesitate to go and check them out and have a look at their videos and that as well. Anyway, so that's pretty much it for where we are now. So thanks very much for watching again, and no matter whether it's morning, afternoon, evening or night, no matter where you are in the world, take care of yourself and your loved ones, and we shall see you again very, very soon back here at Duckzorly Gaming and here in Ireland on Shamrock Valley Farm. Thanks very much. See you later. Bye.